Well, it's not really Zoom. It's
Microsoft Teams.
Wait, is that a new microphone, by the way?
No, this is the same one that I've always used. I just picked up the whole thing for some reason.
He's ready to break it because me and Dom are wearing Michigan jerseys.
Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. There we
In
go.
shambles.
Yes, sir.
In shambles.
All right, so returning guests, the Dom Kaiser and Bryce Stubert. So we got a lot to get through for episode 65, but we're not going to wait any longer. We tease that there's an announcement for the future of the show. When we go back, first studio show back, let's just say Boro Tailgate Talks will be no more.
Yeah, accurate.
However, that is because we are rebranding the show. We will be moving off of Edinburgh now. And
we will be, yeah.
We will be making a new YouTube channel. And the name we'll be using, Tailgate Talks.
Real original, ladies and gentlemen.
We are
real original.
This is gonna sound bad.
A great name to you, Mike.
But we are cutting Boro off of Tailgate Talks, and we're gonna start a new channel, fresh start. I don't know the specific date for the first episode, but I do want to say this. I want to give a special thanks to the Guns Up Nation, as they are a organization that has a podcast that uses the name Tailgate Talks, and I got in contact with somebody, and I want to send a special thank you for giving us the permission to use it. We're just all passionate sports fans giving out content.
Absolutely.
They see it. They were so nice about it. Nothing but good things to say about them. And in terms of Edinburgh Now, it's nothing against the people that work hard to keep that channel going and everything. It's just
no, not at all.
There's a point where you hit a bar, and we want to go over
Exactly.
that. And we want to go over that bar, and eventually we were going to move off Edinburgh Now anyway. We're just doing it sooner than later. So
we will still be using the studio, though. You won't be seeing a different setting from us besides Zoom shows, obviously. But yeah, honestly, just big thanks to Edinburgh Now for giving us a platform to start the show on, get us established, start a brand. We're starting to get more recognizable around campus, and more people are starting to watch the show. So thank you to everyone that runs that channel and that gave us the opportunity to get our start there. And it was fun.
Starting the show was the best thing that ever happened to us, and the show is starting
Absolutely.
to catch on. It's been the best, honestly, best time of my life, I could say. And we're gonna continue going up from here. But hey, Alex, I guess the demise of Boro Tailgate Talks was true, huh?
Yeah, the decline of Tailgate Talks. I guess it actually happened. Speaking of rebrands, Mike has undergone a permanent rebrand by keeping the little bro glasses on his face for the rest of eternity.
Yes.
Mike, just be better. Just be
one seed in rapid fire, clinched it.
We're gonna start that now. We're gonna start that. Okay.
One seed.
I did not make the playoffs. I have to keep the little bro glasses on.
I took your 4 seed, Mike.
But here's the thing. This works out great. So
Bryce
we'll get to the
right now.
We'll get to the rapid fire later. So this is the playoffs right now. The number 1 seed, it will be Alex versus the number 4 seed, Bryce. And then the other game will be the number 2 seed, Landon, versus number 3 seed, AJ. I actually have Landon's predictions right now, so I'll read it off later. And AJ sent in a video that I'll put in during the edit when I edit the show later. So we got that, but we're not gonna. We're gonna say that
talking about how he's better than all of us again.
How
he's gonna mop the table with us, mop the floor with us, like he did at the beginning of rapid fire.
Kind of. But
yeah.
So once again, big thanks to Edinburgh Now for giving us a chance to do the show, and nothing but good things to say. Now, there obviously was a little frustration with promotion and everything, but like it feels good to know that we worked hard to get to where we are. So it's like whatever promotion we got came from our hard work, I would say. So, but that's not a dig on Edinburgh Now, but yeah, I can't wait to see what Tailgate Talks holds for us for the future. I can't wait to screw up the intro and still call it Boro Tailgate Talks. But all right, let's get right into it. Shohei Ohtani has made his decision.
Huge contract.
He has signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers 10 years, 700 million. I actually remember that from the top of my head.
Yeah, it's an easy
Alex,
one to remember.
Alex, this is baseball talk, so you can go ahead and mute your microphone.
There's some things I remember you saying in the group chat. I'll see if we saved them or not.
But yeah, I mean, big deal. It was either the Blue Jays or Dodgers, and he picked the Dodgers. So Dom, we'll start with you. What do you think about the contract, and how do you think the Dodgers will do this in the 2024 season?
I mean, granted, he can't pitch this year, but everybody knows that Shohei is still a weapon out there, just hitting the ball, man. Hopefully you can get over that little hump of their very underperforming postseasons with Shohei. Maybe with the help of Shohei, maybe they get something done. Yeah, I hope so. They're paying him like about 70 million a year, somewhere around there. Set the record for the average annual value for an MLB contract, by the way. Looked into that. Highest since Max Scherzer. I think he was making 45 million a year, and that just blew that through the roof. So yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this article real quick about the contract. Here's a couple bullet points. For MLB free agents, the prior largest deal was Aaron Judge at 9 years, $360 million. So that tells you a lot about the contract Ohtani got. Just insane. But yeah, Bryce, I mean, when you're obviously a big baseball guy, you and I have talked about baseball at length a lot on this show. What do you think of the deal, and how do you think the Dodgers will do with Ohtani in the lineup?
I think all this deal proved was that there needs to be a salary cap in baseball.
Agreed.
That's simply, I mean, Shohei's a freak. Don't get me wrong. He deserves everything he gets because he's an animal. Although he does have a 7.2 something ERA whenever he faces the Pirates, he's still an animal.
Henry Davis owns him.
I'm just saying. I mean, if you think of MLB right now, every year, if you go to the street and say, all right, name me who you think is going to make the postseason, you're going to hear the Yankees, the Mets, the Braves, the Dodgers, the Padres, and the Phillies. That's it.
Everyone who's got money.
Exactly.
If you got money, you have success.
The Dodgers starting lineup. The Dodgers starting lineup we could have 3 All-Star teams: NL, AL, Dodgers.
Literally.
I mean, Shohei's contract is more than what the Pirates' whole organization pretty much gets paid in 1 year.
It's worth more than the entire Arizona Coyotes franchise.
Exactly. Like there needs to be some sort of cap. That's why, like, the NFL. I mean, granted, you have teams that are terrible, like the Panthers, but you can't just sign all the best guys in the world because there's no cap.
At least in football, at least in the NFL too.
Well, that's why we used to see, like, obviously Montana is one of my goats in the NFL, but like he played in a time where there was no salary cap. Like they could afford to have Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, all their guys on defense, great offensive linemen, like, and that's kind of similar. Like when you don't have salary cap, like, or at least some kind of restriction, teams can just kind of go hog wild. Now, do those teams play well all the time? No, but still.
Exactly. Like I still think the Dodgers won't win a championship.
No,
because it's not like football where if you have Tom Brady, Tyreek Hill, Randy Moss, and all these guys in their prime lined up against the 2023 Pittsburgh Pirates, that it's just possible that one night that maybe out of 100 times the Steelers win once, maybe, but not likely. I mean, with baseball, it's a lot different. We saw it this year. The Diamondbacks just went nuts this year.
Yeah,
I mean, they're good. They're definitely not one of the teams that people were looking at to make it to the playoffs and then the World Series.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is, again, this could go many ways. I don't think most people would expect the Dodgers to win a championship, and we've seen this many other times. We saw the Chargers cash in on free agency like 2 years ago and went absolutely ballistic. They have the most expensive roster in the NFL. They have the highest on average salary in the entire league on their defense, and they suck bad. Now, granted, J.C. Jackson is gone, who was a large chunk of that salary cap, but still, like, teams can sign all the great players they want, but if they can't win. They can't win.
It's just like with no salary cap in baseball, man. Like at least in the NFL, you're always gonna have all those bad teams, but like eventually, like I feel like with the salary cap, it helps it like circulate a little bit. Like very recently, like the Bengals weren't very good, probably laughing stock of the AFC, but now like they're competing, the Bills are competing, and like with no salary cap in baseball, you're just gonna
it really is a whole different game. Like payroll and stuff like it, like it's not anywhere remotely close. Like I don't know all the full extent of how payroll and everything works in the MLB, but like I mean, we've seen teams that have made some pretty costly decisions. I mean, the Raiders ate a huge dead cap chunk letting go of Derek Carr. And, that also always comes down to, what time of the year do you trade him? Do you cut him? Is it pre or post June 1? All of these things. So, there doesn't seem to be nearly as many restrictions in that sense, even in terms of like the penalty you take for giving someone an metric ass ton of money and then just letting them go when they don't perform.
Yeah, and like in MLB, you're just gonna see like we've been seeing like the same teams make the playoffs for the past few years. Like everyone knows which teams are gonna come out and compete every year. Granted, the Yankees didn't make it this year.
So I'm looking up the Dodgers schedule for 2024, and June 21st and the 22nd they host the Angels, and then I'm trying to see if they're gonna be in Anaheim this year. Well, Bryce, I can tell you this: when Ohtani and the Dodgers come to PNC Park, I think I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna go.
Oh, I'm there.
Yeah, I'll go in 2025 when Ohtani pitches against Paul Skeens.
Ooh,
there you go. There you go.
Okay. So they do go to Anaheim September 3rd and 4th. So Ohtani will face the Angels in Anaheim on those days. So
poor Trout, man.
Oh, dude.
Poor Trout. He knows he's not going to win nothing now.
It's just
unfortunate. Needs to come to Pittsburgh.
I swear.
Now, before we move on, real quick, Dom, Bryce, where do you guys think Yamamoto is going to go?
Yankees.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me tell you. Here's what I think. I think he's going to go to either the Phillies, the Mets, the Yankees, the Braves, the Dodgers, or the Padres.
It's one of the Yankees, bro. It just fits.
They're one of those only 16. They're one of the only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams that'll open their checkbook and sign them.
And the Pirates will sign a bum for like $2 million.
They're going to sign Francisco Alvarez back.
Trade Brian.
He has potential, man. He has potential.
That's honestly, Dom, I could see that happening, knowing how stupid.
Dude, like, I mean, I guess when the Adam Frazier trade happened a couple of years ago, I was just like, who did we even get for that? But I think we got Kozminski in that trade, so he's all right.
For who? For who?
In the Frazier trade.
Yeah. They got Kozminski and Tucupita Marcano, who they did not renew his contract, so Marcano is no longer a Pirate.
Go figure.
Who's underrated on the Pirates? Who needs to be playing more? Palacios.
You've been
Palacios.
Palacios.
I've been saying that for a year. He needs to be playing more.
Yeah. But we'll see. Obviously, we'll talk about more baseball if Yamamoto signs somewhere in the next week or two, and so.
Last couple two little details real quick. This is all coming straight from CBS Sports. No opt-outs on the contract, and apparently unprecedented deferrals on the contract as well. No details about it yet, but really able to lower Ohtani's CBT on his contract and give the Dodgers a lot of freedom to move players around and build around them. So that was actually his idea, according to it as well. That wasn't the team's idea to try and keep it less hefty on the organization. They were fully in on giving him whatever he wanted, but he said he wanted to be able to build the team around him. So good for him.
Yeah, for real. Do I think the Dodgers will win the World Series? No. But do I think Ohtani has a better chance of winning with the Dodgers and the Angels? Absolutely.
100%.
I mean, look at that lineup.
They'll definitely be one of those teams that you won't be happy about seeing early in the playoffs for sure.
Oh yeah, dude, that lineup, dude, you'll never be happy seeing them, man.
I mean, what's the projected? Real quick here, I'll look it up real quick. What's the projected lineup for the Dodgers in 2024?
I want to see what the sportsbook have as their win total.
Dodgers.
They already got Ohtani to win the MVP.
It's got to be at least.
As soon as
It's
that
got to be at
happens.
least 115.
Projected
Okay.
lineup: Mookie Betts, Shohei, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith, Max Muncy, James Outman, Chris Taylor, and Jason Hayward.
Isn't sports media so funny? Like, they were releasing the 2024 Heisman projections before Jaden Daniels was even announced as the Heisman winner. Like, it's nonstop.
Bo Nix is gonna find another year of college eligibility.
Do you know who's actually going to win 2024 next year?
J.J. McCarthy.
Here's my prediction.
J.J. McCarthy. Or
You think
Donovan
it's-
Edwards.
Yeah.
Gosh. All right. Do we have to move on to the Steelers?
No, let's
Can
just
we not- can we-
skip
can
them.
we-
Don't talk about them. They suck.
Yeah.
Nobody
do we
enjoys
have?
watching their games.
Boo Boo Schuster revenge game. That's all you got to know.
These
Yeah,
were
he
so
played pretty
bad.
Good against us, man. He played pretty good.
The Patriots are no longer going to draft a quarterback. They're going to draft Marvin Harrison and have Tom Brady and Randy Moss 2.0.
Dude.
Bailey Zappi and Marv.
How are we feeling about the quarterback situation in the AFC North right now?
Lamar
Kenny
Jackson.
Pickett's out.
Lamar
Joe
Jackson,
Burrow's
that's
out.
Lamar Jackson. That's all I have to say about the AFC North.
I
Lamar
hope the Ravens get the first round bye because I would love to see them lose their first playoff game in the divisional round.
Coming off a bye.
That's what's just gonna happen. It's the Ravens, dude.
Uh,
Very
Okay,
very biased opinion from me.
I'm gonna go through the stats real quick just to get it out of the way.
I'm going to put my
Bailey
head
Zapp-
down for this because it's not going to raise any eyes. So
Bailey Zappi was 19 for 28, 240 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick.
That's the
looked
that is a
He
default
looked like Tom Brady.
game right
He
there.
looked like
That's a
we made him
default
look like Tom
Brady
Brady.
game.
Dude, people will rule out the fact that backup quarterbacks can play football too. Like just because they don't start. Like Bailey Zappi was the NCAA leader in passing touchdowns
And yards all time.
and yards all time in college.
Still stands.
Yeah. Zeke carried the ball 22 times for 68 yards. Juju got the ball 4 times, 90 yards. God. Even Zeke got the receiving wise, got the ball 7 times, 72 yards and a touchdown. And Hunter Henry got the ball 3 times, 40 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like what was this? Like it's just awful football. Like, seriously.
Other fun
awful
ones. Other fun ones. Steelers went 3 for 14 on third down, 1 for 3 on fourth down, and punted 6 times. Mitch Trubisky led the team in rushing with 8 carries for 30 yards and a touchdown.
Pathetic.
Oh, I'd like to add one more thing. And don't forget on 4th and 2, Mitch Trubisky
Bryce
tried to
just
be OG Tom Brady and throw it 40 yards downfield. Twice. Not once. Twice.
He still put
All
up
right.
19 more points than Justin Herbert in fantasy this week.
Very true. All right, whenever we're done talking about this poverty organization, let me know.
I want to.
Yep.
I want to swear. I just want to swear. Mitch was 22 for 35, 190 yards. Like
I'm gonna.
Deontay got the ball 3 times, 57 yards and a touchdown. Like this.
A touchdown. That's the big touchdown.
You got a touchdown. Yeah.
Touchdown. Yeah.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
All right.
I'm going to the Steelers and Colts game, by the way, this Saturday. And also, here's the fun.
Congratulations. No, you're gonna get a guaranteed Steeler win so that Mike Tomlin can finish 9-8 this year. Be thankful. Be thankful.
And then they'll be out of contention to getting a quarterback, and
Lost the draft pick.
and then this
Hey,
is
listen. Josh Allen and the Bills are back, baby.
I wanna
Playoff
make-
race is all messed up.
I want to make something clear with the game I'm going to this Saturday. The one guy I wanted to see was Kenny Pickett. My Christmas present from my brother is a Kenny Pickett jersey. Who's not going to be there Saturday? Kenny Pickett.
Well, I wouldn't say Kenny Pickett really shows up on Sundays or Saturdays anyway. So, all
Yeah, except they're against the Bengals. He did. So
right.
Throw a Tud.
Sorry, I just
he did.
All
feel
right.
like
I'm
You
gonna
know what,
blow
Bryce?
these
Will this
through.
help? Hey, Bryce, I got a question. Will this help?
I muted him.
Yeah. He's right. Okay.
Oh god.
Well, the Steelers got 4 games
We're just
left in
gonna
the
do that.
season.
We're just gonna do that. Yeah. Colts. It's like Colts. Do they play the Bengals one more time?
I think we gotta go to the Ravens one more time.
In
They do.
Seahawks.
Here. I got it. At Colts, home Bengals, at Seahawks, at Ravens.
Those are winnable games.
We just need to win two of them.
Yeah,
Like-
we'll win 2. We'll beat Indy and we'll beat Cincinnati, but we'll lose to Seattle and Baltimore.
Don't count out Jake Browning, dude.
Dude, Jake Browning was a Heisman finalist his sophomore year.
Guys in
And then he got
Animal.
shoulder surgery on his throwing side and sucked his last 2 years of college, and no one remembered him anymore.
Now wait. So if my memory serves me correct, Kenny should be back against the Ravens, right? Theoretically.
I don't even care anymore. Oh, Bryce raised his hand.
You know what, Bryce? Since you raised your hand politely, I'll turn it back on. Though you can literally turn your mic and camera back on yourself.
All right, guys, that's it for class today. Does anyone have any questions before we leave?
Okay, hold on. Okay, Bryce, you can unmute yourself and turn your camera back
All
on.
right, there we go.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, Bryce.
Yeah, it's a poverty franchise.
All right, let's get off
Move on.
that. I'll
Let's-
blow through these NFL scores real quick from this week.
Yeah. Here, how much time? How long we been going? 22 minutes. We're in good shape.
All right, let's start. First game, Zach Wilson improves his mom hunter status after beating the Texans 30-6 when C.J. Stroud got concussed. Ravens walked it off with Tylan Wallace as their punt returner. Forgot that dude existed. 37-31 at home versus the Rams in overtime. Saints smashed the Panthers at home 28-6. No one's remarkably surprised whatsoever. Bengals throttled the Colts at home 34-14. Jonathan Taylor's out. No one's surprised. Bucks took the division lead at 6-7 against the Falcons in Atlanta 29-25.
Baker Mayfield. It's a Baker Mayfield show, baby.
Browns held out against the Jags, who literally cannot function without Trevor Lawrence, apparently 31-27. Bears stole one from the Lions, which they should have had 2, but they choked the first one 28-13. Niners swept the Seahawks. DK Metcalf got in another fist fight with someone 30 yards away from the play, 28-16. Vikings had the game of the year walk-off field goal against the Raiders to win 3-0. Jesus Christ. Broncos shut down the Chargers on the road 24-7. Justin Herbert, I despise you and your entire existence. Chiefs dropped 2. The Chiefs have lost consecutive games for the first time since 2021 after losing to the Bills 20-17 in a situation where Kadarius Toney has now directly lost the Chiefs 2 games in one singular season and is not even the quarterback. Cowboys really beat the Eagles last night 33-13. And then we've got the 2 worst ever Monday night doubleheaders of all time, Packers at Giants and Titans at Dolphins. I don't care whatsoever what channels they're on. You probably don't either. Both at 8:15 tonight Eastern time. So, yay, football.
It's football.
So
Football.
the lesson
This is my favorite part of every week is just going through the NFL scores as fast as I can. I just write down the scores. I just come up with whatever I can on the fly. It's fun.
What are we thinking? Predictions. Who's winning the night?
Who did we
If you
say
don't
for
say the Packers and the Dolphins, you're crazy.
Wait, I can answer for
Yeah.
Alex and
Just
Bryce
because you
right
said
now.
that. Just because you said that, I'm going with the underdogs, baby. Give me the Giants.
Your microphone cut out on you to save you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully.
Say-
My ears would have started bleeding.
yeah, dumb. We cannot hear you. Yeah, we can't hear you. And no, I did not mute your microphone, so that's not
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
taking
he'd only do that. He'd only do that to me because he has no respect for me.
I'm taking a Jordan Love masterclass in a Will Levis Mayo coffee tonight. No, I'm taking the Dolphins.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Alex, you picked Dolphins and Packers, and then Bryce picked where you got Dolphins and Packers.
Yeah.
So
Jordan
wait,
Love
Dom-
masterclass
wait.
and Tua Tagovailoa throwing to wide open receivers for 4 quarters.
Wait, time out. Wait, let's see. Is your mic working? Yeah, we know we still can't hear you.
Oh yeah, it's still.
Is it your connection maybe?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like he's lagging or anything.
Maybe he can raise his hand and it'll work. All right, try now.
Yay, nay.
It's quiet, but you're there.
Very quiet. We can hear you.
Yay, nay. Yay, nay.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
there we go. So is there anything else you guys want to talk about with the NFL? I was pretty much.
I had a
Sorry.
thought, but I can't remember.
I was gonna say because I was like half asleep for most of the games yesterday.
No. You know what? Real quick, let's look at the playoff picture right now.
You already know the Steelers are gonna find a way to get cooked by the Chiefs in the first round.
Oh, yeah.
If they make it.
I'm gonna show some hope though with TJ Watt scoring the first time.
All right, so AFC Ravens are Jesus Christ. AFC Ravens are at 1-10-3. Dolphins are 2-10-3. They play each other in a couple weeks, so they that'll probably be the battle for the 1 seed. Chiefs are at 3 at 8-5. Then the Jags are 4, also 8-5, but the Chiefs beat them. 5 seed is the Browns. 6 seed is the Steelers. 7 seed is the Colts. The Browns are 8-5. Steelers are 7-6. Colts are 7-6. Texans are also 7-6. So are the Broncos, Bengals, Bills. So there are 4 teams on the bubble that could realistically sneak in, depending on how these bottom 3 teams perform. And I assume the Steelers will probably be one of them to fall out. Anyway, NFC side, Niners are 1 at 10-3. They've obliterated both of the 2 best teams in the rankings in the NFC anyway. Cowboys are at 2, but I believe if the Eagles win out, they'll still win the division at 10. The Cowboys are 10-3. Lions are 3 seed at 9-4 after dropping to Chicago yesterday. Bucks winning this division in the South 6-7. Eagles are 10-3 at the 5 seed. Vikings are 7-6 at the 6, and then Packers are 6-6 at the 7, playing the Giants tonight. Rams are 6-7. So are the Seahawks, Falcons, Saints, and those are the 4 teams on the bubble as well. So I would say the top 4 seeds in both sides probably aren't going to move, besides sliding above and below each other. I don't think any of them are going to drop out of the division, besides maybe the Cowboys, because the Eagles could win out. And this Cowboys schedule gets a lot harder than the Eagles does. So, Steelers.
They will find a way.
Yeah,
Find a way.
I think it's that year where the Steelers just barely make it in, and then they get cooked in the first round.
Please end my misery early, and just don't make it.
I agree.
Or we just
I agree.
turn around and win the freaking Super Bowl.
Actually, what we really should have done, what we should really do is just
attitude I like.
the last 4 and finish 7-10.
It's the attitude I like.
But
yeah, but real quick, can we just talk about the McLovin flag behind Dom real quick?
Tell me, my roommate just put up one in our dorm living room, so that'll be there for the March Madness special if we do it in my dorm again.
Okay, we got to do it we got to do the March Madness special in the studio at least.
If we have 4 functioning microphones.
That's true. And if it's not snowing like crazy. Okay, no, if it's snowing like crazy, we're gonna get to that studio.
Question: Will one of the microphones work? This is funny. I had an Xbox 360. One of those microphones work?
That would be funny, but no. If we're in the studio, that one.
I have like 4 of them because we used to rock out to Guitar Hero back in my day.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. No,
We had a whole band. Shout out to my fam. We were the band.
That's sick. I love that.
All right. So next, do we want to talk about Puck, or do you guys want me to blow through Pitt stuff?
Well, I have an equation for Alex that I want him to solve real quick.
Okay.
Do that.
All right.
Do that, and then we'll talk about Pitt. I need a break between the 2 Pittsburgh sports teams that are sucking really bad right now.
So I remember like 4 years ago, Ryan Day said something about like 100 points. So I'd just like you to add these numbers up for me. So in 2020 or 2021, it was 42-25.
42-25.
Okay. So you guys scored 25.
Wait, let me write these down.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So then in 2022, you guys scored 23 and lost 45-23 at home, by the way. Okay.
Yep.
So then this year too, you lost 30-24.
Yeah.
So according to my calculations, I believe Ryan Day only needs, 47. He only needs 20 points to get to 100 finally after 4 years it took them.
Yeah.
Okay, and so Michigan already hung 100 this year. Was putting 30 up was 100 exactly.
Yeah. 75.
Yeah. Okay. I was just making sure my numbers were right. You know, he said he'd hang 100 and it never happened. You know, just mental math, simple math.
Well, Michigan's at 117.
Yeah, past
And
100.
then 25.
I still don't think Ryan Day gets to 100 next year.
Yeah, it's 117 to 72. There you go.
Yeah. So and then you tie in the 3 butt whoopings. It just kind of makes it seem like Ohio State's not even relevant anymore.
Ryan Day was trying really hard to do a Woody Hayes there, and it didn't work at all.
Crying Ryan can't beat anybody.
Shout out to the Ohio State glory days right there.
They need to put a blank check on Urban Meyer's desk.
God.
Here's my question. Okay.
What would go on Urban Meyer's desk first? A blank check or an arrest warrant? Which one do you think?
Probably a divorce paper.
Yeah, no, yeah, actually, yeah. And then the arrest warrant, and then the blank check. Yeah.
Here's my thought.
I'll go away for a second.
Where'd he go? What's going on?
He needs a second to collect himself.
Okay.
After that.
So how could Urban Meyer openly admit that he had somebody on the staff follow everything Michigan does, and he's not investigated by the NCAA?
Oh, I don't even care about that garbage anymore. I don't care about the sign stealing garbage. I don't care.
I think it's all crap. It's a witch hunt because Harbaugh wants the student athletes to get paid. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I mean, if the NCAA investigation comes back and it was indeed 100% certain they were cheating, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But if it's 4 years down the road and we haven't heard anything, they're just going to be digging anyway, and it won't matter.
I mean, with the current stance of the NCAA and the way the rules work, you guys wouldn't get like an SMU death penalty or anything like that, so you'd be fine.
It's not even a level 1 violation. It's like a level 3.
Yeah, and the SMU thing was a level 3 violation, wasn't it? Or a level
1? Level 1's the highest.
Level 1, yeah. SMU was a level 1 violation.
Which is like loss of scholarships, bowl eligibility.
They lost bowl eligibility, scholarships. I believe they were stripped of titles from the past couple years.
Yeah.
They got destroyed by the board, which makes total sense.
Real quick, you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, perfect. I think the sign stealing thing is stupid. People steal signs everywhere. That's just college football, dude. That's literally just college football. And then Ryan Day's gonna try to mask it by saying we were definitely scouted at one point. I'm like, dude, no. You just got your ass beat.
Here, I'll give the neutral ground here perfectly. Sign stealing thing is stupid. Literally nobody cares. But Connor Stallions is still a grade A moron.
Oh,
I think we can safely say
Connor
that.
Stallion served our country. Don't you ruin his name. Have you seen the clips with Dave Portnoy?
No.
Dude, it's hilarious. He's like, I don't care what Connor Stallions did. Guess what? If Michigan doesn't sign him back, he'll always have a job here at Barstool.
Oh, yeah.
He's
yeah,
like, that
right.
man served for our country. You do not disrespect him. Oh, it's hilarious. Some of the stuff Dave Portnoy says just gets me.
Hey, when Alex killed me, I sent you guys a video and snap of me just crying with my camera and mic off. God.
Sorry, Connor. I don't have an American flag to drape over my shoulders right now and start playing the national anthem in the background or anything.
I don't either, but you are a legend, is what you are. And I hope the Steelers see you.
Before Alex kills me again, do you guys got anything else to add on to that so I can blow past Pitt?
Nah, you can go through Pitt. I just wanted to, some friendly fun with some Michigan men and some Ohio State women.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick. Pitt volleyball. Guys, there's a Pitt team that's going to a Final Four.
Really?
What? Pitt
and the wrestling team too.
Yeah, dude.
Most consistent sports team from Pittsburgh since the Steelers 50-something years ago.
honestly, like they're going to the Final Four. I believe I don't know if they're playing Nebraska or Arkansas. I don't know who won that game.
It could be Wisconsin too.
But
Yeah. Could be.
that's true. But yeah, they beat Louisville. They were down 2 sets, I think, and they came back. The final play, they spiked the volleyball into this girl's face. It was so funny.
Scott Sterling!
That's literally what I thought. That's literally what popped up in my head was Scott Sterling. And I'm pretty sure I yelled Scott Sterling too.
Rec Sports the one day someone got beamed in the face. I was on the stand making the calls and I screamed Scott Sterling when it happened.
You know what? I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna try to find it on Twitter and then screen share.
This volleyball is taking down some big names.
It is.
What I can see here. Swept Colorado State in the first round. Took down USC in 4 sets. Swept Washington State. Louisville at number 7. Come on now. Dude, you're going to Tampa at the number 1 University of Nebraska. I'm taking Pitt in 4 sets.
4 sets.
Oh.
That's the Pitt.
Oh, you know what?
Mentality.
Speaking of college sports, I don't know if I talked about this on an episode yet. Oh, wait.
You guys, all right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
That's from the
Who
Loyal
did
Sons.
her like that? Who just looped it? Oh my God!
That is from the Loyal Sons.
Loyal Sons did that. They did her so dirty.
And look at this gif right here. Look at this right here. Scott Sterling. It's Scott Sterling.
Oh my God! Twitter does people from Pittsburgh sports so wrong. That is so funny.
God. But yeah, they'll. I think it might be. It's either Nebraska. I know it's either Nebraska or Arkansas. Or
I just looked at the schedule. They got Nebraska.
Okay. Yeah.
A red and white Big Ten team. There's only 17 of them.
God. Now, real quick, I just want to say this: Pitt has found their new OC, Cade Bell. He came from. Crap, where'd he come from? Wasn't it like
some school that I've never heard of before?
Was it Western Carolina?
Western Carolina, yeah, that's what it was.
Hey, I don't know much about him. All I know, he's young. He's not a boomer, so we'll see what happens. Pitt's gonna Pitt. It is what it is.
It's indeed gonna Pitt.
We'll see. The starting quarterback is probably either going to be Nate Yarnell or Christian Veyer or a guy they might be interested in, Kyle McCord.
You can have him. I've been saying it for weeks. Y'all can have him. Go ahead. Y'all can have him all you want.
I saw that McCord and Fleming were visiting Nebraska together.
What?
Take him.
I'm just saying that's not.
They were like
Nebraska might win 7 games next year if that happens.
Kyle McCord and Julian Fleming were like, you know what? Having Brian Hartline call my place sucks. You know who I want to call my place? Matt Rule.
They're crystal balling Kyle McCord to Nebraska.
Oh my God. No, Bryce, did you see the completely asinine format for the 12-team playoff? Like how it's going to work?
I did not.
Okay, I'll explain this real quick. Me and Mike have talked about this a couple times and how stupid it is. So the top 6 seeds, it's not the top 12 teams in the country, which is what it should be. The top 6 seeds will be the 5 Power 5 conference champions and the highest ranked. The others will be the other highest ranked teams in the country after.
Wait a second. So the six winners. So you'll have the Big 22, or maybe even 24, depending if Florida State comes, and whoever else decides to come. ACC, SEC.
1 second, I'm getting really bad connection right now.
What then you have the Pac-12, which is more like the Pac-2.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's set up. I mean, just leave it up to the. Is this the College Football Playoff Committee that came up with this format? Do you know?
I think.
Say it again.
It's once he comes back, he can.
Yeah.
Yes. The 6 highest ranked conference champions will receive automatic bids. The top 4 get a first round bye to the quarterfinals, and the 6 highest ranked teams remaining will round out the bottom 6.
Put the MAC champion in there, dude.
Honestly, no. I think it'll probably be, if it's going to be anybody, it's probably going to end up being JMU out of the Sun Belt. They're probably the comfort right now.
That's probably yeah, I'd say you're probably right.
Put Toledo in there.
It'll either be a JMU or like a Liberty, one of the two.
Liberty's been solid. Liberty has been very solid.
I got some Pitt basketball I got to go over real quick.
Well, Michigan
go
basketball
ahead.
is poverty, so go ahead. I don't want to talk about them.
We made West Virginia look like a bunch of a word I cannot say right now because we're still in Edinburgh now. So whenever I can't remember when this was. I believe it was like December 6th or 5th. Pitt beat West Virginia 80-63. Yes. Blake Himson
Bums.
once again, Alex, to quote from a couple episodes ago, Blake Himson continues to show why he is, and I quote him. Bob Carrington had 16 points, and off the bench, Guillermo Diaz-Graham with 15. So great game by Pitt. Great game by Pitt. It's always a good time when you make West Virginia look like fools. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yes. I think they were chanting "Go Home Mountaineers" because the Oakland Zoo was there at West Virginia. So which brave souls, by the way, going to West Virginia. Brave souls. God bless. You know what? God bless them. So good win. Now I did kind of I had a problem with the game after this against Canisius because let me tell you, have you guys heard of Canisius before?
Yeah.
The college? Yeah.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Mm-hmm. Well, they kept it close with Pitt all game, and the final score was 82-71. Pitt struggled in the first half. Let's just say they struggled in the first half, but they picked it up at the end, obviously, because they got the win. Blake Himson, once again, 26 points. He's him. Bud Carrington, 16 points. So Carrington and Blake Himson continues to be the best shooters for Pitt, and their next game. Let me back out of this. Will be a logo I do not recognize. Give me 1 second. I believe it's South Carolina State. I believe. Don't quote me on that. I believe.
Who Pitt plays next?
Yeah, it's
SC State. Yeah, South Carolina State.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. South Carolina State. So that's their next game. Good win against West Virginia. Like I said, it's always a great time when West Virginia sucks. Even though Pitt should have beat West Virginia in football this year, but Phil Jerk, I'm not going to finish that sentence, was the quarterback. So, yeah, good stuff from Pitt basketball. Hopefully they can a win's a win. They beat Canisius, just move on and rack up these W's. So, so is it puck time?
Yeah. All right. Let's make this fast. It's not much better than the Steelers. All right. So since the last time we talked about the played 3 times. 2-1 overtime loss at Philly. Lost. You bring me nothing but pain. Crosby had the only goal in the game. Without Djokovic. Huh?
You cut off. Who were you talking about?
I'll be right back.
First game, 2-1 loss at the Flyers. Crosby had the only goal of the game for the Pens, and Djokovic had 3 ones on 33 shots. Next game, Wednesday, December 6th, 3-1 loss at Tampa. Gensel had the only goal for the team in that one. Jari went 24 for 27. Friday, December 8th, 3-1 loss again at the Florida Panthers. Riley Smith had the lone goal in this game. 3 goals across 3 games. Pathetic, by the way. And Jari went 30 for 32. The Panthers scored an empty netter towards the end of the game. Over their last 10, the Pens are 3-7, putting them at 11, 12, and 3, and being 7th of 8 in the Metro. So, classic Pens losing streak. classic Pens sucking, classic Pens, we can't score with one of the most talented rosters in the league. Classic Pens, please stop hurting me. Yeah.
Bounce back game tomorrow at Arizona.
How about
Oh, yeah.
classic
Okay.
Pittsburgh needs a championship in some professional sport?
Not gonna be baseball.
Well, we only really got one chance, and it's the guys that are on a 3-7 streak right now.
Yeah. Do we have a Major League Soccer team or something?
We have an NBA team yet? Anything, please?
Let's go Hawks. Let's go
I
Hawks.
can't even watch the NBA anymore, man.
I don't watch the NBA at all.
Yeah, Alex only pays attention to basketball when Pitt's going off and it's March Madness time.
I've been watching college hoops a lot, though, so I'm ready. I'm winning March Madness this year. Took
Well, you won
second or
March
third
Madness.
last year.
I think between Bryce, Alex, and myself, I think I won. Because I took the little bro glasses off, so I know I beat Alex. But I think Isaac
And Landon. I think Landon took second. Maybe I took third. Maybe you beat us all.
I don't remember. But real quick, Dom, what are your thoughts on the current state of the Penguins right now? It's been rough these 2 years, let's just say.
Yeah, dude. I even like with guys like Crosby and Malkin and Gensel.
Carlson.
Carlson. I don't understand what they're doing.
Rust.
Yeah, Brian Rust. I don't know. I just don't understand, man. Like some games they look good. They actually have a plus goal differential, so shocker. Yeah, Metro, especially being in the Metro, that's a tough division to get through. Washington.
I'm gonna hop on Chell tonight and start a Be a Pro career with the Pens and see how long it takes me to win a cup.
Man, make sure you start with the Erie Otters, the best OHL team.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, so what do we think about the Bruins? What do we think about the Boston Bruins? Is this going to be another one of those years?
The Bruins are in purgatory for 3 years for me automatically for losing in the first round to the Panthers.
Hey, the Panthers almost took it.
Yeah, it's still the Bruins have done nothing but choke for like 30 years, so they get a 3-year penalty from me before I believe in them again.
Fun fact: there has never been an NHL team that has won both the President's Trophy and the Stanley Cup
In the same year.
In the same year.
Interesting.
That's the Bruins best. One of the best regular seasons we've ever seen last year. Getting first round.
Yeah. Like, unbelievable regular season.
8 seed Florida Panthers. I can't say I don't love that because I'm not a Boston fan. Add by all means.
Yeah, I mean, the Bruins went 51, 26, and 5. Like,
yeah, that's insane, dude. That's incredible. But yeah, Metro Division, solid.
oh wait, no, that's the wrong season. Sorry. No, they went 65, 12, and 5 last year.
I was gonna say, yeah. Yeah, Metro Division this year is solid. Jack Hughes in New Jersey, they're turning around a little bit. As much as I hate to say this, Ovi's still the scoring GOAT. He's just different. And the Rangers are the Rangers, man. But the race for first place in the Atlantic Division right now is incredible. It's gonna be a sight to see once the calendar flips around to the new year. It's gonna be incredible as these teams get.
That's the real problem I have with the Pens is like they literally opened the season shutting out Washington at Washington.
Yeah, now we're 12. What are we exactly?
11, 12, and 3.
11, 12, and 3.
Yeah.
25 points, 14 points out of first place in the Metro. Not looking too hot.
I mean, I get that the Caps are aging. But like we're still the oldest team in the league. Or maybe second now that we shed a couple guys after the Carlson trade. But we're like the oldest team in the league, and we shut out Washington at their place to start the season. And look at us.
Yeah. The Rangers are taking the Metro right now. Lead in first place by 7 points.
Well, I've been saying this for a while. Igor Shesterkin's quietly one of the best goalies in the league every single year.
I don't even think it's quietly. I think he is.
Yeah. Well, I don't hear it. Maybe it's just because I don't talk to a lot of people besides Pens fans when it comes to hockey, but I don't hear nearly enough people talk about it.
Dude, no one's a Rangers fan. No one, like, I've never met a Rangers fan. Igor Shesterkin is. He is. I hate to say it too because I can't stand the Rangers either.
Overtime, Megan's a Rangers fan.
Oh shit, that's right.
Ah, man. There you go.
Dude, Igor Shesterkin is.
He's insane, dude.
A little off topic, but I miss Marc-Andre Fleury in the black and gold.
Yeah.
We'll forever miss Marc-Andre Fleury.
I miss 2016 and 2015 and 2016 Matt Murray. Those 2 years that we won the cup back to back. He was GOAT. He was insane for the 2 or 3 year stretch.
Yeah. Another thing I want to say that's insane is the insane connection that is going on right now, because I literally just see blurry screen on Alex's screen, blurry on Dom's, blurry on Bryce. Is my screen blurry?
No, you must be the problem.
God, it's gonna be interesting to see, because since I'm the one recording, that's what the people are gonna see.
Yay, Zoom shows.
Zoom shows, yay.
How much NHL do you guys? Did you guys watch it? Did you guys watch it a decent bit? Do you guys follow it at all?
I haven't been watching much lately because of football, but I'll be watching a lot more once football's over.
I'll watch college basketball a lot more.
I mean, dude, I get it, dude. I'll watch the NHL. I'll watch Bedard, McDavid, and the Pens.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I watch. Let's see. I watch the college basketball a lot, and then believe it or not, college wrestling is actually really fun to watch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You see some freaks of athletes wrestling.
Yeah, they are nuts.
I don't watch a lot of hockey. I don't know. It's
What's
not my first choice.
What's very scary about the Rangers is that they have two of the top 5 leading scorers in the NHL play for the Rangers.
Yeah, it's what
Nikita Kucherov and Artemi Panarin.
Yeah.
McDavid's better. I can't even say McDavid's having a quiet year with 36 goals, and yeah, he's 30. Well, not 36 goals, 36 points. He's not even cracking the top 10 right now.
Yeah. All right. We ready to move on to rapid fire?
You are, brother.
Bugging.
Good Lord. All right. So yes, as a reminder, I am not in the playoffs and I am out. So I will not be predicting this week's rapid fire. Because what's the point? Oh God. There we go. The Michigan fans giving me the yells.
Bro. Yeah, little bro. Get into it, little bro.
We need to get little bro merch.
Yeah, you could do that.
Swear.
Tailgate Talks, little bro, put the glasses.
Hey Alex,
see, but if I did what Dom just did, I would have got muted, and my mic would have, I would have got muted, and my camera would have got turned off.
Yeah, me, dude. I'm the homecoming king.
Wild.
He's gone.
Ha! Guess what? No, I'm not, little bro.
All right, let's do this and get it over with.
God. Let me get Bryce back. Yeah, so Alex versus Bryce, Landon versus AJ. So we actually have wow, in the chat, Bryce, the people can't see the chat, but we'll go ahead and read the chat. As Bryce put in the chat, Mike is little bro.
They actually can't see the chat?
No. But yeah, so AJ sent in a video for his predictions. Oh, thanks Dom. The quality's gotten better. But here's AJ's video right here.
It's week 15. It's playoff time, baby. All right, for starters, Raiders over Chargers. I've got the Bengals over the Vikings. I've got the Colts over the Steelers. I'm not sorry about it. I have the Broncos over the Lions. Saints over the Giants. I'm going to take the Browns over the Bears. Falcons over the Panthers. Packers over the Buccaneers, obviously. We're going to take the Dolphins over the Jets. We're going to take the Chiefs over the Patriots. We're going to take the Titans over the Texans. We're going to take the Niners over the Cardinals. We're going to take the Rams over the Commanders. We're going to take the Cowboys over the Bills. We're going to take the Ravens over the Jaguars. And to end the week, we're going to take the Eagles over the Seahawks. Championship bound, if I had anything to say about it.
Okay, and Landon did not send in a video, but he did send me in his predictions, so I'm going to go ahead and read off his predictions real quick. So he's going with the Chargers, bold pick, Bengals, Colts, Broncos, Saints, Browns, Falcons, Packers, Dolphins, Chiefs, oh God, Alex, Titans, 49ers, Rams, Cowboys, Jags, and Eagles. So that is Landon's picks.
He's taking the Titans?
Yeah.
Over the
That's
Texans.
wild.
He's probably thinking, if CJ Stroud's in concussion is out this week because of concussion protocol, might not be a bad pick.
Yeah, and now Dom, you can be a guest picker since you're on today. As for Alex and Bryce, this is the semifinals. This is where it gets real. So, is there any final comments before you make your picks?
No, let's just do it.
Let's do it, Bryce.
Let's just do it. We're respectful to each other. We can just do it.
This
we're
actually
respectful. College, it's a different story.
This has been building up since the summer. Because remember the first summer show you were on, Bryce. That's what we were building up is you and Alex. So and that's what started this rapid fire league. So here we go. Real quick, Dom, who do you think is going to win this rapid fire semifinal, Alex or Bryce?
I have to go with Alex solely because Bryce, with all due respect, love my Michigan guys.
That's right. I'm going to change the slogan. It's no longer Michigan versus everybody. It's Bryce versus everybody.
My God. All right.
Guys, take Alex.
Get it rolling.
I'm gonna try to turn my mic up so I can hear Dom.
I'm gonna be like Lee Corso. Whenever he picks, whenever Pat McAfee gives him a pick, he looks over and he goes, "Great pick, but you're wrong."
All right. So, Chargers at Raiders.
Oh, you know what? Herbert's not playing. I'm taking the Raiders.
He's 100% not playing?
Very likely to play. He has a fracture in his right index finger.
It's on him.
But Aiden O'Connell's the quarterback.
Yeah.
Raiders.
So you're taking Raiders?
That's tough. I mean, Khalil Mack can't throw touchdowns, but he can sack the quarterback 6 times in a game.
Remember what happened with the Vikings game?
I don't believe in Easton Stick. I'm going with the Raiders.
All right, I'm taking the Chargers.
Wow.
Vegas knows something. They have the Raiders to win by 3. Nah. Everybody is going to be on the Raiders that night because they think Vegas knows. Vegas doesn't know anything. I am Vegas. I set the lines.
Dom, who'd you say you're going with?
I'm gonna go with the Raiders. No Justin Herbert. Gotta go with the Raiders. Aiden O'Connell gets it done.
Okay. Vikings at Bengals.
Another Jake Browning masterclass. I'm taking the Bengals.
Battle of the backups.
I'm gonna go Bengals too.
Just because I'm the guest here, I'm going with the Vikings. Joshua Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs back on his Linsanity run.
Would love to have him in Pittsburgh right now.
Facts.
The game that I will be present at. The Steelers at the Colts.
Steelers money line.
Dom, you going with the Steelers?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm biased. I have to go with the Steelers.
I will too, because I think they'll be able to stop Zach Moss, and I don't know how well Minshew's going to fare against that pass rush. I'll go with the Steelers.
I think Michael Pittman's going to put up ridiculous numbers.
He
And
definitely
still lose to the Steelers by a field goal.
All right. Broncos at the Lions.
Lions.
And Camel baby.
I think they bounce back.
Yeah, give me the Lions. Too much star power.
Give me the Broncos. They got something to play. They got everything to play for right now.
Wow, so Dom's going Broncos. Nice.
They do have everything to play for, but Russell Wilson tried to play big boy football against the Texans and threw 3 picks. So
Yeah, true.
Bears at the Browns.
this is not an easy decision anymore.
This is a flip, dude. This is a flip. After
Bears
watching
at
play
Browns?
yesterday, or Sunday, after watching them play, dude, I don't even know.
No, you know what? Joe Flat Goat. I'm going with the Browns.
I was going with the Browns too.
Yeah.
Give me the Bears.
Oh.
Dom's going for the mega cash out. He's just betting against every line.
Hey, I got a here. We'll make I got an idea that I just thought of just now. So if somehow, some way you guys tie, I think since Dom's the guest this week, what if we have Dom come up with a tiebreaker?
All right.
Just give me till the end of this episode to think about it.
Shouldn't even be a tiebreaker. We're pals. Look, we are buddies.
Yeah.
Well, we can decide how we decide that, or Dom can decide how we do the tiebreaker. But I just thought of that idea right now. All right.
Bryce and I are
Bucks
gonna
at-
I'm
the
trying to
Chargers.
protect the image of this show.
Bryce and I are going to do what the Chargers and Raiders should have done. We'll take the tie and be co-champions, playing against whoever wins on the other side.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Bucks at Packers.
Packers.
Yeah, me too. Bucks
Go
pass
Bucks.
defense is garbage.
I wanted to say Bucks, but
Go.
I feel like Jordan Love is going to have another masterclass tonight, and then next week, I don't know. I just feel like he's going to fall off a little bit.
Yeah.
Dom, who are you going with?
Give me the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield.
I just think the Packers have a better roster overall.
Yeah.
Okay, Texans at Titans. I do believe C.J. Stroud is not playing, I think, but don't quote me on that.
He's questionable.
Titans
He's
lost.
questionable.
Titans.
Even if he does play, though, he doesn't have Tank Dell. Nico Collins is most likely out. He doesn't have Noah Brown. He's questionable. He was kept questionable in practice today.
Schultz is still hurt.
Yeah, who's he going to throw to? Himself?
Damien Pierce, Devin Singletary, man.
Marcus Mariota did it in a playoff game one time.
But the Tennessee Titans, how can you pick them?
That's what I'm saying. They're my second favorite team, and I still don't want to pick them in this game.
I don't think they. I just
But
don't think they can win. No, never mind. You're right. I'm going with the Titans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a Vrabel. This is a Vrabel. You shouldn't have won that game, but you won it anyway.
I'm just gonna put this tidbit of information out there. When Derrick Henry plays the Texans, he puts up 40 fantasy points.
Yeah,
and they win.
he like 8 consecutive times against the Texans. He's at 200+ yards and 2+ touchdowns. So
yeah,
I'm
So
gonna go Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's continued ownership of the Houston Texans. He's refinancing his mortgage again this year.
Dom, who are you going with?
Just with the way Derrick Henry always plays against the Texans, we've got to go with the Titans. Derrick Henry, 150 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Terrible goal line back, by the way.
Yeah. No lie.
Terrible goal line back.
Hey, he's like 3 for 3 with 3 touchdowns on jump passes on the goal line, though.
Jets at the Dolphins.
Dolphins next.
Fans, garbage Jets, terrible poverty franchise.
Dude,
Get rid of
they
your
just
owner.
went crazy.
I'm gonna go. Actually, I think I should go with the Jets because Zach Wilson is just he's a dog. But no, give me the Dolphins. I can't do that. That's blasphemous.
Zach Wilson will make history next week by being the second quarterback of the single season for the same team to throw a pick six on a Hail Mary.
Very
So
good point.
y'all going with the Dolphins?
Yep.
Dolphins.
There we go. The two teams with hard knocks this year. All right, Chiefs and the Patriots.
Chiefs, dude.
Listen,
Skip it, dude. Just skip it.
this
Just
game
skip it.
this is either Patrick Mahomes' revenge game or Patriots win outright. I don't know how, but those are the two options. But I'm gonna go with Mahomes' revenge game, aka they're gonna score 17 points and Chris Jones is gonna have 7 sacks on Bailey Zappi and the Chiefs are just gonna somehow win.
Bryce, Chiefs.
Yeah, gotta be.
Yeah, skip it. Just skip it.
Skip. Giants at Saints.
Another terrible game. You gotta go with the Saints here.
Yeah, I agree.
Is it New Orleans?
They're
Yeah.
in New Orleans. There's no way.
I'll take the Saints.
Give me some more Mormon magic from Taysom Hill.
Wait, Dom, you said Saints?
Yep, Saints.
All right, Falcons and Panthers.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just write Falcons down for all three of you.
Deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Falcons win on the road. 5-3.
I think this game really depends. If Bijan Robinson has another one of his, I have a headache, and I'm going to tell Coach Smith, but Coach Smith goes, I'm not going to tell anybody, and we're not going to use you. Might be a Panthers game,
Could be.
but not in my book. Falcons defense is good.
Moving on. Commanders at Rams.
How are the Commanders 4-9 and Sam Howell is like one of the top 8 rated quarterbacks in the NFL?
Second in passing yards right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude.
He actually might have jumped to first because Stroud got concussed.
You know what? They've just been getting beaten down the past couple weeks. Give me the Commanders.
Give me the Rams. I'm taking the Rams on that.
I'll take the Washington football team.
So right now, just so we recap, the only different games Alex and Bryce have: Raiders, Chargers, and Rams and Commanders. Those are the only two games you guys have different.
Yeah.
As of right now. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4 more games to go over. So 49ers and the Cardinals.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk about that one. I'm gonna go Niners.
Yeah.
Touchdowns.
We don't need to talk about it.
Dom, you going 49ers?
But with James Conner.
Sorry, you cut out there again.
I
You guys-
can't hear him again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something real quick. If it worked for Bryce, then okay. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah, 49ers, but with James Conner 2 touchdowns.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Cowboys and Bills. This is interesting.
Cowboys at Bills, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know, dude. I think the Cowboys are running off a high after this win this week.
Yeah, I
Going
think
into Buffalo, tough one.
I think it's a tough one going into Buffalo, but Stephon Gilmore on Diggs after the game that Gilmore just had last night against Philly on extended rest. Or no, short rest, but still. No, extended rest, my bad. Yeah, I say I'm gonna take Dallas in Buffalo.
So Alex is going Cowboys. Dom, who'd you say you're going with?
We're going with the Bills Mafia.
Bills. Bryce.
I think I'm going to go with the Bills, too.
There we go. 3 different games. Let's go.
The Cowboys have been putting up way too many points, and then the Buffalo's run defense is kind of bad, but Tony Pollard sucks
Tony
this
Pollard
year.
can't run the ball, bro.
3 yards tackled by his shoelaces every time. So
Yeah, you're not wrong.
give me Buffalo.
Okay. 2 more games. Ravens at Jags.
This is an interesting one.
Does
Give me the
Trevor come
Ravens.
back for this game?
If Trevor comes back for this game, I might take the Jags
Nah, give me Lamar and the Ravens, I think, regardless.
in Jacksonville. I'll
So
take the-
Dom, you going?
I'm gonna
Dom,
take
you're
the
going Jags.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take the Jags.
And then Bryce, you said Ravens.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Monday Night Football. Eagles at Seahawks. Eagles at Seahawks.
I just don't think the Seahawks have proven physically enough to be able to stand up to a team like Philly. Philly's going to be mad after 2 beatdowns from other NFC teams, I think. Philly probably goes and takes Seattle's lunch money.
I don't know, man. The Seahawks literally, what was that, 2 weeks ago? They just went in and just destroyed. I mean, they didn't end up winning, but
No, they hung 35 on Dallas, though.
I really phrased that wrong.
They're probably gonna be without Geno Smith too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to go Philly. I got to go Philly. We already have 3 different picks anyway, so.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Dom, you going Philly?
Yep, going Philly.
All right. That is all the pick. Oh, before I forget. So the records for the people that did not make the playoffs, Tiger was 5-1-7. I was 6-7. I didn't even have a winning record. EJ is 6-2-7. Landon and EJ tied, but it didn't matter regardless. Alex was still the 1 seed, so Landon decided to go with tie. So EJ is 6-2-7, and Emma was 4-9. So guys, thanks for coming on.
What was my final record? I don't even know.
As of right now, give me 1 second. I know I have us here somewhere. 7-1-6.
All right. Winning record. I'll take it.
Absolutely.
Actually,
there
kind
we
of
go.
7-7. Whatever.
There we go. Bryce, Dom, is there anything else you guys want to add on before we end this?
Yeah, Michigan's winning the national championship.
Michigan for the Natty, baby.
Here, if Michigan,
Nah.
if Michigan makes it to the national championship, which honestly I think they will, I think we should have the same exact people on the show for this episode, for whatever episode that will be. What do you guys think?
I'm down.
I'm down.
With it.
Yes, and so once again, ladies and gentlemen, January, and we posted this on Monday, January 18th. We will be on the Critical Eye with Isaac Petcash.
Yep.
It was a collaboration, so we're gonna continue to collaborate with Isaac and his Isaac, great guy. Can't wait to go on. We're excited. Going on TV, Alex, isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah, and it's crazy with the CW. As a kid, I watched The Flash and the Arrow on the CW, so it's gonna be crazy being on that station. But yeah, and then also, of course, once again, we'll be rebranding to Tailgate Talks starting in January. We'll create the new probably once this drops, maybe Thursday. I'll create the new channel, Alex, or this weekend I'll create the new channel. And
Yeah.
we'll post. And then just go subscribe to there. We'll say this: continue to support Edinburgh Now. They work hard to get content to keep the media department going.
Yeah.
So continue to support Edinburgh Now. I might have a video idea that I'll run by Ron Raymond and Jim Wirtz when we get closer. But yeah, continue to support them. Subscribe to Tailgate Talks when the channel's created. Subscribe to Boro Tailgates. And Dom, what you good?
I'm just see another Urban Meyer comment from earlier. I just opened these snaps.
So paper toss, Alex. Paper toss. Bryce with the Bryce with the shades.
The turnover buffs, baby. After we
Yeah,
beat
and,
Alabama by 20, and then we beat Texas by 30 to win it all.
Yeah,
All right, send it.
Oh.
Good night, America.